to day 2 of the 28 days of Pilates. Today we're going to be working into the posture. Remember to use the comment section if you want to talk with me about anything, or if you have any questions about any of the moves or anything that we're doing. And also let me know if you're liking these videos so I know what's resonating with you. All right, so let's get started. So again, we're going to find our neutral. So today is about posture. So I really want to get into the sort of rib area today, which I didn't discuss yesterday too much. We talked about pelvis and belly scoop and breath. So now let's sort of move our way up the spine and talk about the ribs. The ribs are connected to the pelvis with your abdominal muscles, so they're super important. So as you find your neutral pelvis, again, plug your spine or however you want with your props or your towels. And I want you to really find the connection from your ribs to hips as you belly scoop. So you can even place your fingers on your hip bones and your lowest ribs. So as you sort of belly scoop, you'll notice the area there tighten, okay? Now, I want you to keep that sensation tightened and then also feel them pulling away from one another. So as you draw your belly in, you're pulling the ribs and hips away from one another. Do you feel that? Without jamming the back into the mat, okay? So let's play with that. Inhale, find your belly scoop, and really find that deepening connection between the ribs and hips. Exhale, everything's going to sort of pull in tighter, but it's not going to compress. We're going to keep that length. And that is a lot of abdominals, right? Inhale, belly scoop, or just expanding the air in your upper back. Exhale, pull in and lengthen. Good. One more time. Take your arms by your sides. Feel that connection. Keep it as you inhale. Fold one knee in towards your chest. Exhale it down. Other side. Inhale in. Exhale down. So all I want you to pay attention is this distance not changing at all, okay? You have the in, you have the up where you're creating that space because we're decompressing the spine with every move that we do. I'm going to do one more each side. Good. Now I want you to take an inhale here, find your belly scoop. And then exhale, we're going to sort of pull our upper body up without letting the pelvis tuck. So what's happened here? We have this belly scoop, right? But our ribs are folding down and are under. They're sort of pulling down and up to create more lift. And lower down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, flex. Now I want you to stay here. Walk your thighs in, squeeze them, and start to pump those arms. Take an inhale and an exhale. Breathe in, find your belly scoop, pull those points away. And then as you exhale, deepen the ribs down and up. Maybe take one leg up if you'd like. Maybe pull the other leg up. Try not to shorten that distance, right? Squeeze your thighs together. In and up, in and up, in and up with that belly. Squeeze those thighs together. Should be warming. One more time. Good. And then just lower yourself down. Taking your arms down to the sides like a little V. We're going to bring our knees over one side on an inhale. And then on your exhale, just sort of pull the ribs back down into center. Find your posture. Inhale. Exhale. So the ribs and hips lift, but the shoulders stay down. And we'll talk more shoulders tomorrow. For right now, let's just find the rib, belly, pelvis connection. That's going to help our posture eventually. Inhale, exhale. One more each side. Keep your right knee up, drop your left. Take your leg straight up to the ceiling. Now just grab your hamstring and pull it in for a little stretch. Pelvis doesn't move. All right, and then keep that length, squeezing your hamstring, lengthen it up, let go. So you have your belly scoop here. Find the rib and hip connection and don't let it change as you circle your leg 5 times around. Inhale, exhale. Over, down, around, and up. 2 more. Opposite leg doesn't move as well. And then circle the other way. And if you've done these and you feel flexible, you can always stretch the bottom leg if you'd like. But I really want to find this connection. Good. Once you've done 5, switch sides. Anchor the back of the pelvis. All right, here we go. Other way. Good, hug it in. Now take your knees to a tabletop position. Bend your elbows. Take an inhale here. Fill your upper back with air as you find your belly scoop. Exhale, press it up. Good. Now keep this as we stretch one leg long, one leg out, and pull, pull. Switch, pull, pull. And 8, 7, 6. Nothing moves in your upper body, right? Just the legs moving back and forth. Good. 2 more. Now keep it right here. Now stay exactly where you are and just take your hands behind your head and place the weight of your head in your hands. Do you feel more belly? Try to lift it higher from the belly as we rotate it over. And switch it over. Good. Up and over. That shoulder comes over. Maintain that belly scoop. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Grab those thighs and place the thighs into the hands into the thighs. Elbows wide. And pull yourself up. We're going to spin it around to all 4s. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Now I want you to really find length, like you're almost like you're lying on your back, right? You want to feel that level pelvis, so push those butt bones out, and then deepen the belly scoop in and up. From here, let's just take a cat stretch. You're going to inhale, prepare, and then exhale, just pull your belly in and up as you tuck and scoop. Stay for an inhale as you try to breathe into the upper spine, the upper back. And then as you exhale, you're going to start to move again. Find your belly scoop as you inhale. Let the ribs flare open here, but maintain that belly scoop. Exhale again. We deepen the scoop. The ribs pull in and up. So those ribs pull up to us, but they are also trying to pull away from the pelvis. Do you get that sensation there? We're not just lifting. They've got to lift away. Take an inhale here, deep into your ribs, deep into your upper back. And then start with the pelvis. Push it back. Keep your belly scoop as you open and let those ribs open. But keep the connection to the hip bones. There's still that connection. Exhale as you move. Inhale, stay. Exhale, move. One more time as you inhale here. And then find your center. Good job. So from here, what I want you to do is don't change anything. Just let your right leg press back. All right. So belly scoop, ribs. We have that rib to hip connection we're talking today, right? So as you lift your leg, try not to change that connection. We tap down, we lift up. So what I mean by that connection is what happens a lot when I see these is people lifting and then notice the ribs sort of flaring open and pulling sort of distance from the pelvis, which extends the spine. So keep that center nice and strong as you lift your back leg up. Good, 3 more. Soften your elbows. 2 more. Now we're going to keep it up there. Really reach, level that pelvis, square it off, belly scoop, and then just pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, stay right there. Now reach your opposite arm. All right, we've got this. Inhale, find that. Don't change anything in your spine. And lower down. And that comes from the belly, the ribs, the pelvis, that whole connection. Good, 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Good job. All right, so from here, we're going to stretch the other leg back, square it off. Okay, find your alignment as we lift and lower. So as you lift that leg, lifting it from your belly scoop, right? Ribs pull in and away from the pelvis. But as they pull away, you got to deepen your scoop so you don't extend your spine. Good. And feel free to breathe in on the way up or breathe out on the way up. It's up to you, what feels good. Just breathe. 2 more. Hold it up there on 1, and then just give me little pulses. But as you pulse, you're leveling your pelvis, drawing that belly in and up more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, opposite arm reaches, okay? And now, from the center of your body, you inhale, exhale. Lift and lower. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Come to center. Good job. Push it on back. Nice, good stretch there. Good. All right, so from here, let's get a little mermaid legs. This is great for posture because we're also working into the hips, which are tight on many of us. So as we sit in this position, we're trying to level our pelvis. And if you need to elevate yourself on a cushion, go ahead. So we're trying to anchor the pelvis and draw the belly in and up. So we still have the pelvis ribs connection, even though we're in a funky position. So can you draw that in and try to lift up from there? So as I'm trying to sort of levitate my ribs away from my pelvis is anchoring down further. It's all part of the exercise. You should feel like you're working. And at the same time, you're trying to create this tall back, right? All right, so from here, I'm gonna grab my shin, float my arm up, and then really pull my belly in and up as I side bend. And then come back to center and we go over the other way. Drop your hand, find your diagonal, and just bend your bottom elbow to lift the spine up and over. So let's just go back and forth. And I want you to think of that connection of the ribs to the pelvis the entire time you're doing this. Good. What are they doing? You want to keep that oppositional energy, even though you're flexing over. Come back to center. Good job. Let's try the other side. So those hips get a good stretch as we rotate them either way. One side's always different than the other. So I want to anchor the pelvis, right? So, whoa, this one side's a little bit harder to anchor. Oh, okay. So notice you have a sit bone that's trying to lift, all that fun stuff. You can also plant a prop underneath there if you want. You can also elevate yourself on a cushion. All right, so I'm taking my shin. I'm going to float this arm up and over. Good. Come up. Ooh, other way. So just go side to side and just play with the in and up the entire time. Those ribs stay pulled in, as well as lifting away from the pelvis, even though you're side bending. And if these are just new concepts to you, just think of it. You may not find those muscles in your body yet. That's fine. Keep coming to this. One day you're going to be like, oh my gosh, Gretchen, yes, I felt it. And your body never forgets. And then once you know, you always know, and that's a cool feeling. You become in control of your body. Lower those down. Good. Turn. All right, so let's end it here again. Again, close your eyes, anchor your pelvis. All right, how's it feel? So again, let's think ribs to pelvis, right? That connection. So we're going to draw our belly in and up like we did yesterday. But now as you anchoring the pelvis, draw those ribs in towards your spine and try to pull them away from the pelvis at the same time. And don't extend your back, just stay tall back. Good, let go. Or open your eyes as you don't let go, just open your eyes. And how's that feeling with your posture? So often, right, our posture, so many of us do it with our shoulders and try to open up this way, but let's open up from our center. Let's find that posture from the center of our body, and we'll work with that in the next few weeks, get more challenging. Good. And just stay right here. Take your hands down by your sides. Now from your belly scoop, can you inhale? Allow the arms to float up from your belly. Does that make sense? Pull the palms in and exhale. Whew, bring it to center. Well, good job. Day number 2 is complete. Again, use that comment section if you're having any questions about anything or you want to chat with me. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in day number 3. Bye.
Are you looking for more accountability or consistency in your workouts? Or maybe you'd like to be part of a community who also loves Pilates? If so, come join my live online classes. More information and signups at balancetothecore.com.